Hello Taurus, welcome or welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. Something weird just happened. I could have sworn I hit record and I've been talking and doing this reading for you, and I looked over at the camera and realized that it wasn't rolling, it wasn't running. So we're going to start over, and we're not starting over actually. I am going to go over these messages for you from the cards that I already pulled for you. Okay, we have Pathway and 35. And by the way, this is your Mercury Retrograde and August reading. Mercury Retrograde started July 17th and is continuing through August 11th. We're covering money, love, career, and anything else that wants to come through. And remember that these are all timeless readings, okay? You're on the right path with something, and there's an opportunity here that is going to lead you to the right path, or you are being led to this opportunity that will take you on the right path. There is strong potential here for money growth, financial stability, and a path to reach the goals that you wish to reach, okay? And it's something that will come peacefully without the struggles that you've been experiencing for a long time. Also, see all the butterflies on this card. You may be seeing butterflies or unusual bugs that you don't normally see, like dragonflies or something like that. And that means that like you're on the right path, spirit is with you, or someone in spirit is coming to visit. You may also find like tiny little white feathers in unusual places, like shopping at a store or something like that. And it's just little spirit messages saying, Taurus, you're on the right path. Someone's getting married. It's probably you, or someone's proposing to you. There could have been someone meddlesome in your relationship or in your life. It could have occurred a couple of times, like one thing right after the other, but it hasn't broken you two. And that phase of your relationship, that era of your relationship, is now in the past, as long as neither of you allows anyone on the outside to interfere. Could have been a meddlesome family member, a meddlesome employer, something like that. But you two are still together and you're not letting anything break you, okay? So I like that a lot for you, Taurus. This could also, for some of you, have to do with making a commitment with a new business partner. The Three of Swords could have to do with 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3 times. Something happened 3 times. A similar thing happened 3 times, but it's not going to break you, and it will not break any important relationships or connections in your life. Taurus, also, there could have been 3 different important relationships in your life that were interfered with. It could have been you and a close sibling, you and a best friend, you and a love partner. And you're not broken, and you are reuniting as long as you decide it's a healthy thing to do. You are reuniting, reconnecting with each and every one of them. If this is someone you've been in a committed relationship for a while, you're not going to be broken. So we have this despair card here. You're coming out of despair. It's not going to happen anymore. You're stronger than that. You have built something way stronger than that. Okay. I'm just making sure this camera's still running. I must have turned it off by accident and didn't realize it, or thought I turned it on, but I didn't. So, well, look at that, the Ace of Wands. I just laid my eyes on that. We have despair and the Ace of Wands. So if you've been looking for work, something new comes in. And you're like, whoa, like look at her face. She's like, I can do this. I totally can do this. I can't believe someone is hiring someone who has the skills that I have or the talents that I have. And you don't need to be in this despair anyway, but I feel like someone has been. It says not hiring back here. So if you've been looking for a job, maybe you've been getting frustrated, or maybe you've been feeling like really rejected, but there's no need to feel that way. That's not really what it's all about. It's just that maybe the right thing hasn't been there, or there was a slow time in the job pool, you know what I mean? But there's a good money card here, good money energy here, path to success energy. And the Ace of Wands is about passion too. So doing something you're passionate about, being excited and passionate about something. It could be starting something new. So you're coming out of despair. Your pets are going to be okay. Your kids are going to be okay. Important people in your life. Like it's not all on you. Yes, if it's your pets, yeah, it's all on you. But there are probably some adults in your life that you don't have to take care of the way that you do. Maybe you're doing too much for fully capable people. Focus those energies on your pets that need your help and the rest on you. Pathway, Ace of Pentacles and Seven of Cups. Many choices, many opportunities. On the one hand, like I'd say, be grateful you can just kick back and go, which one do I want? What kind of fudge do I want today? Do I want, pistachio or chocolate or peanut butter? And see, the witch behind the counter is like, oh God, please, would you just decide? So it's like you don't want to be sitting there in the act of decision forever without making decisions, but you have plenty of options and choices here. So if this has to do with work, there are many paths that you could go. But it's time to decide rather than get yourself scattered. It's time to focus on the money path, okay? It's there. Focus on the money path. And you can have your fudge and eat it too. Okay, let me grab that card that fell on the floor here. So the marriage card and the Three of Swords is being clarified by the Two of Swords. So here's that important decision. It's not a shot in the dark, Taurus. I think you have contemplated this for so long that you've made yourself afraid to make a move. But look, like she hits the target and she's about to hit the target again. Like you're nailing this. You've nailed it before, you'll nail it again. Like you've got this. And for some of you, this could be that marriage decision. For those of you who are already married, some of you are making a serious decision to set strong boundaries with someone who's been interfering. I recommend you not necessarily say to this person, well, guess what? I'm setting boundaries with you. No, you just kind of do it. If they say, well, I thought you were coming over Sunday night. You come over every Sunday night. Just say, sorry, mom, dad, or whoever, sister, brother, whatever. I'm sorry we have plans this Sunday night, but we can see you at the end of the month. But you come every week. Well, we've got some things going on, but this is when we can see you. So it's kind of like just do it. Don't declare, I'm setting boundaries with you. Because that only backfires. Okay, we've got despair and the Ace of Wands. We're coming out of despair into excitement, passion for life. Music is playing. Ocean breeze. I'm feeling, I said healing. Maybe an ocean breeze could be really healing for someone. And also like us feeling like the ocean spray. Look at that. The Lovers, there's an important communication. You two are on the same side. You're on the same page and you need to be there together. You need to communicate and be there. Okay, on the same side, on the same page. Okay. Let's see what we have from Angel Wisdom for Taurus for this Mercury retrograde period. We're covering money, love, career, month of August. Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, generous, practical, gracious. Someone's being materialistic, and it might be this person, like not realizing like how lucky you are, or someone in your group is not realizing how lucky they are to be able to just sit back and be like, oh, do I want this or that? That might be the person you need to set boundaries with. The ability to make anything more beautiful, yeah. A love of family and home. It says be practical about how you proceed. A love of art and beauty, and taking a sensible approach. And we have another queen here. Brilliant, talented, and independent. And also the Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands here could be controlling. It says there's nothing you can't do. That's important to know. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. And it also says the need for balance between career and personal life. So for some of you, an employer could have been trying to come between you and your partner. Maybe they got jealous. Maybe they wanted to throw a monkey wrench into your happy home life. Unfortunately, that has happened. There is so much abuse in the workplace, and I think some people are just, given these positions of power, and they take it too far because they're unsatisfied with their own lives, and they think that they're not going to get caught or they're not going to be stopped, and they take it too far. It's like they're thinking, oh, you think you're going to have a great weekend with your family? Well, guess what? I'm going to throw all this extra work on your plate. Don't let them. You just have to stand up for your rights. We have the Three of Pentacles here, Archangel Raguel. It says, do what you love, recognition for the highest quality of work. Yeah, I like that here with the, is that the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, Ace of Wands. Being paid well for your craft, working well with others, and having an excellent reputation for what you do. And this might be something that comes easy to you. That's why I was saying you might be like, oh wow, this employer is looking for someone who does what I love to do. It comes easy to me. I didn't think I could be paid, doing something that I love to do. So that's really exciting there. If this resonates with you, please comment below. I'd love to have the feedback. Let's see what we have from Tea Leaf for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, whatever placement you are drawn to hearing about. I just pictured fireflies. We call them lightning bugs around here. So fireflies or lightning bugs, they might, be one of those little signs from spirit. Okay, we have the ant. Work, achievement, and success. Yeah, you're going to be successful, Taurus. All right. And bird flying, news is on the way, and I believe this is good news coming your way. And we have the broom, new home and new attitude. So someone might be looking for a new home, or if you've been thinking like you're never going to be able to buy a house, start looking, because the right thing is out there for you and it will turn up at the right time. Just start looking. There's a way. If that's what you want, there is a way. So let's see what we have here from the Kitty Oracle deck. What else for Taurus? We have be adventurous and try something new. Very nice. I like that. Be adventurous and try something new. I think that this could be also developing skills that you already have. And the newness is to stick with it and practice every day. Let it go. Don't sweat the small stuff. So if you have been hell-bent on correcting someone or making someone see something the way you do because you know that it's right, let it go. And that is reminding me of Mel Robbins, right? And her let them theory. My friend just brought that up to me the other day, and I really like Mel Robbins, but she brought that up to me concerning something that was bothering me. And I was like, you have a point there. So I looked up Mel Robbins, who I do follow on YouTube, and I have one of her books that I haven't read yet. And I'm like, you know what? That was like the right timing that my friend mentioned her. And she even gave me an example of a story of her own, like how just letting something go improved the whole situation, and it was concerning another person. Now she described to me how her whole connection to that person changed in that moment, and it took her many, many years to learn to just let something go in this certain situation. But once she did it, it was like a miracle. The whole situation improved. Chew on it, think things over. So before you jump out, before you jump all over somebody, think it through, chew on it. Is it really worth it? What is the outcome likely to be? What is the outcome usually when I am hell-bent on telling somebody that I'm right or proving that I'm right? What is usually the outcome there if they're resistant Do you know what I mean? Usually doesn't go well. And we have look elsewhere. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that kitty wearing, well, I was going to say sunglasses. Maybe they're aviator glasses. It says, look elsewhere, you have better options. So if you've been struggling to find work, there are better options. Keep putting yourself out there. It's going to pop up. Or you might decide to do something on your own, start building something on your own on the side. But just look for something, maybe, I don't know what to say. Not necessarily a different town, but something like if you're looking for work, something related to what you do, but not exactly what you've always done before. So this is the Archangel Michael deck. Be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. And that's what the world needs, Taurus, is your authentic self. That's number 6. And we have a 5 here. And be honest with yourself. So being the real you, I would say, like, starts with being honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth and then let Source or God take it from there. So what is your truth? Let's get one more from here for Taurus. Someone new is coming, 28 and 10, and that's 1. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. So this could be some new connections coming your way, maybe some healthier connections. Open your heart and mind so that happiness can enter your life. Yeah, and this all is connected to this new path that you're meant to be on right now. So there's got to be a way to get yourself out of that despair funk. It might be doing something creative. It could be going outside. Something that's a change, just a little change, taking a different road, maybe going to a different restaurant, a change of scenery, that type of thing. And also some of you need to get back out there. Some of you have been isolating too long. Maybe being in hermit mode was really necessary for a while, but it got too comfortable. And then that can start to create anxiety. The comforts of, being by yourself, when it goes on too long, it can create anxiety and even paranoia, which isn't healthy. So I think many of you need to get back out there, maybe visit someone you haven't seen in a long time. I think there's someone you need to catch up with. Let's get one more from the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful, loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others but forgetting to take care of yourself. Yeah, Taurus, you need to take care of yourself. Trust your intuition. A deep love of family, friends, and animals too. Don't forget our pets. And it says follow your heart. So your heart might be telling you to reach out to someone. It might be an old friend. Someone misses you, Taurus, like someone who you actually like or would like to see, and you don't realize like how much they miss you. Maybe they think that you don't want anything to do with them, and they're wrong, but for some reason they think that, maybe because you've been in hermit mode so long, they think that you just are gone. So I think it might be like the ball might be in your court, Taurus, to reach out to one or maybe a couple of people, because they don't realize that you still think of them fondly and would like to reconnect. So don't wallow in that despair thinking, oh, nobody talks to me, nobody reaches out to me. I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised when you reach out to them. All right, Taurus, so use your own discernment, right? Use good judgment. And thank you for being here. Please comment below if any of this resonated. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you again soon.